So, hey everyone, I'm Anurag Mishra. I am an aspiring data analyst passionate about turning real world problems into data driven solutions. So, in this video, I am presenting a hotel booking analysis project that I built as a part of the Code Basics Resume Challenge. So, I used Excel, Power Query, and dashboarding tools. I exported how AirtelQ grants a luxury hotel chain can use its own data to reduce cancellations, improve guest behavior, and boost profitability. So, we will talk through business problems, trends, KPIs, and finally see an interactive dashboard with actionable insights. So, let's get started. This is my hotel data analysis project. So, hello everyone. You already know my name, Anurag Misra, and this is my hotel data analysis project. So, we will explore it slide by slide and see the dashboard. So, this is the company, a 20-year-old hotel chain has been losing revenue. To bounce back, the MD hired a third party analyst, just like me, to turn their historical booking data into business intelligence, and that's where we come in. Then the next slide, which is project overview. So our project covered real booking data from April to July only. That's a big thing to notice. The goal was to study booking patterns, performance metrics, and customer behavior. We used Excel, Power Query, and Pivot dashboard to transform and visualize the insights. Then there are summary KPIs. So for this part, let's now head into the dashboard to look at our core KPIs like cancellations, revenue, checkout percentage, and guest behavior, and many more things. So let's get to Excel because I made the dashboard in Excel. So this is my Microsoft Excel, and there are two dashboards which I made from the data given by Code Basics. So this is my dashboard one. So in this we can clearly see our total revenue, which is 1708 million, and bookings and occupancy. So overall bookings and revenue look strong, but occupancy is only 58%. We can clearly see it in our KPIs. And booking by platform, let's talk about bookings by platform. So others and the Make My Trip dominates. Clearly they are dominating this field, and worth diving deeper to see which platforms drive real value. Then booking percentage by room class. I mean, this is the donut chart I made, and in this elite leads again. As you can clearly see, the elite leads again, followed by the premium, and then the presidential and the standard. We need to improve the standard room sales. And then the ADR month wise. June saw peak pricing. I mean, $14,924, and but July dipped, indicates weakening demand. Then booking volume by city, as we can clearly see, Mumbai is the number one with 43k plus bookings, followed by the Hyderabad, and then Bangalore, and then Delhi. And we can clearly see Delhi has rooms to grow. Then, so here also I made some slicers. As you can clearly see, if we click on elite, then the data has been changed, and we can clearly see the difference between ADR month-wise and many other charts like donor chart. And this is my dashboard too. You can clearly see here are also some insights which are really useful to our project and the company. So this is the dashboard too. So we can clearly see the guest behavior plus performance KPIs in it. So the cancelled booking is up to 33.42k. You know how big the number is, and then a quarter of bookings were cancelled. A major leak in revenue needs the attention, surely needs the attention. And then checkout percentage is 70%. 70% successful completion shows decent guest engagement. and then total number of shows, which is something like 6.7 case. There are cases where guests never arrived, could be fixed with better reminders. And then in this KPI, revenue per available room, which is something like $7,347, and average stay length is 2.37. Then we move to the charts. Then we talk about the revenue breakdown by room type. Then Elite Room leads with 560 million plus in revenue, the most valuable segment. And then the pie chart comes in, and booking status for this. I made the pie chart, and in this pie chart we can clearly see majority checked out, cancellations and no shows make up nearly 30%. This is the lost revenue. And then booking trends over by time, then huge jump in May we can clearly see, which is something like 45,129, and then a dip likely due to seasonality or lack of promotions in later months. Then average length of stay by room type. Elite guests stay the longest, indicating brand loyalty or high value business travelers. And here are also some slicers I made. If we click on May, then the data change, and same goes with the room class, booking status and booking platform. And let's now head back to the PPT, so we can see some recommendation and key takeaways from this project. Then the next slide, revenue and ADR trends. There are some slides which we already talked about in our dashboard in detail, but here is the PPT, and I am going to tell you twice the things which I analyzed from the project. So this will not take much time. There is this slide, revenue and ADR trends. You can clearly see Elite Rooms generates the highest revenue, and ADR peaked in June, which we clearly see 14,924, and stable growth seen in May and slight dip in July. Then our next slide is room class performance. Elite class dominates, absolutely dominates in booking, 46.1%, and then presidential rooms have shortest average stay, and the third one, customers in Elite in and luxury prefer longer stays. And then there is a next slide, platform analysis, others and make your trip, which is a popular and famous platform, our top performing platform, and consistent drop in bookings in basically July month. And then platform performance varies across month, check seasonality. And now city wise booking insights. Let's see some city wise booking. So the Mumbai tops the list with 43,455 bookings, as we already see in our dashboards, in our Excel dashboard. And then Hyderabad and Bangalore follow closely with 34.8k and 32k bookings. And then Delhi, while still significant with 24.2k bookings, shows potential for targeted growth strategy. These four metro cities dominate the booking volume, indicating strong customer performance for urban hotel locations. And then booking status analysis. These all four KPIs, which is total no shows. I misread that earlier, so I am going to tell you again, which is 6,759. And as we can already talked about KPIs a lot, so we can move on to the next slide, which is guest behavior and stay patterns. 70% guests checked out and showing strong completion rate, 25% cancelled and 5% no shows. Key revenue leaks, which are key revenue leaks, and Elite Rooms lead in total stay days and showing loyalty. Presidential stays are shortest, likely business related, but improve pre-arrival comms and offer long stay perks to the top tier guests. This will make a lot of help to the hotel revenue. And there is next slide, revenue and booking trends. Elite Rooms earn the most, which is 560 million plus rupees. And then top revenue driver, standard rooms underperformed, room to optimize, massive booking spike in May, and I think 5 times bigger jump from the April, which is quite a large number, and then gradual decline is June July. I mean, it's a like a tape one, and then focus on premium room sales and fill low demand months. And then what are the key takeaways in what we analyzed? So clearly, elite rooms dominate revenue and guest loyalty, and then May is the peak month for booking. So we can target the May month by suggesting some offers and attract the more audience to the hotel rooms. And then standard rooms and June July need attention, need really attention. And then cancellation and no shows percentage highlight revenue leaks, which is quite disappointing. And then longer stays tied to elite and suite guests. Then our next slide, I mean, which is the most important slide in our project, which is the recommendation. I mean, basically for this slide, we worked a lot and analysis the whole project and the whole data. So this is most important slide. So what can Airtel Q grants do next? So these are my some recommendations. First one, focus marketing on standard room in off-peak months. And second one, offer incentives for long stays in premium categories. Then improve pre-level engagement to reduce cancellation percentage. We saw the cancellation percentage is really high, which is quite disappointing. And then promote these cities with high demand using dynamic pricing. I can tell you that you can target Mumbai easily because they have the most booking percentage. And then use data dashboards for monthly performance tracking. Just like this one, I already made two dashboards, so you can use data dashboards for monthly performance tracking and use some recommendations like mine. Then this is the last slide. Thanks a lot from me, I mean by me. So thank you for your time. I'm Anurag Mishra, and this was my data driven approach to improving hotel performance. I mean, that this project and this video length, it is quite good enough to tell you all the insights I have covered in and I have analyzed. And the previous two ones are in very detailed. I will tell you that. So I think this is quite an improvisation in my project. And then in last, big thanks to Code Basics and Dhaval Patel for the amazing resume project challenge. I can push my boundaries, and this challenge pushed me to apply what I learned in the real world scenario. So thanks a lot for watching. If you have any feedback, suggestions or thoughts, I'd really love to hear them. It helps me grow as a data analyst and as a storyteller also. So see you in the next project. Till then, bye bye, take care.